Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another wet day in City Skylines 2, where we're currently witnessing right now the brand new industries that we implemented in the last episode. We've got our coal industry, we've got our stone industry, and all the way over here, as our city's now slightly expanded, we have our wood industry. Now, I believe our wood industry is not really working out too well right now. I think there is a problem with the natural resources, which we'll fix in today's episode. But we're now producing quite a bit. And if I go and check out the economy and go to production, we have a huge surplus of coal and stone. We should have a surplus of wood, but until I fix the industry, we're not going to just yet. But we're pretty much ready with that surplus to kind of export it out of the region to make some serious cash. So today's episode, we're going to look at how we can export goods out of the region to make sweet, sweet money. Now, we're currently losing money right now. We're actually not far from breaking even. So I'm hoping these exports will make us top dollar. Now, there's a couple of ways in which we can export the goods. There's actually 4 ways in which you export goods. One of them is driving. Oh my goodness me! We've got a tornado, boys. We got a tornado. That just come out of nowhere, didn't it? So one of them is we can drive the goods out of the region. That's one way we can do it. And that's probably the only way we're exporting, if we are exporting right now. We have the option to either ship it out by boats, train it out on the train tracks, or fly it out on a cargo plane. That's kind of scary, the fact that we've got a tornado on the scene right now. It's kind of terrifying, isn't it? Luckily for us, I feel like it's kind of slightly going away and not coming towards us, so I think we can rest a little bit easier right now. But I don't have any way to export. At the moment right now, all I can do is drive the goods out. That's if they even do it. So we need to set up a couple of kind of cargo routes to export the goods. Now, we're surrounded by water, so we should be able to set up a kind of a cargo harbour. And we've also got a nice little train line coming in too, which we can hopefully utilise to kind of create a cargo train station to also export the goods as well. Now, to be able to unlock these, you can see our train line coming in right now. It's got like a little crissy-crossy there, which is interesting. We need to first unlock those abilities. Now, luckily for us, I've got 15 development points, which I can use within the transportation to unlock a bunch of things. So I'm only going to go with train and water for now. We'll save the airport for a little bit later because that's going to be a huge, huge structure all on its own. But it's going to cost me 1 development point to unlock trains, which trains allow us Trains allow for a large number of passengers or large amounts of cargo to be transported over tracks. So that's 100% what we want to unlock first. And then we'll also unlock as well the harbour service to provide the city with both passenger and cargo ship facilities. We'll also unlock that as well. So I think what we'll do first then is take a look at trains. Now, there's a couple of ways we can go about doing this. I can create a kind of a simple kind of export area, like say for example over here, because that's where the train line currently is, and I can hook a road up to it. But it means all the vehicles are going to travel over here to get them on the train to export them. Now, while that is not a huge problem, it does mean we might cause some traffic issues. But to be honest with you, I think having just one here might supplement this whole area. But also, do the cargo harbours for the shipping, do they have train lines connected to them as well? So we have the option here to build the passenger harbour, and we can also build the cargo harbour as well. Now, looking at this, I believe there is a train line that connects to it. I could be wrong. But if I could implement a harbour over here, and if I can bring trains down, that would also be a huge benefit. So we'll forget about the harbour for just a minute. We'll focus on the train line. And what we'll do is we'll create a kind of access point around here to which kind of cargo traffic can make its way over. So I reckon coming off this little roundabout here, I'm going to bring this road down and create some type of a loop back. Now, what does the train station look here for us? So train services. So can I not build them all? What's going on here? Cargo train terminal. I need 1 rail yard. Oh, is that what this is? A rail yard? So a large complex used for storing, sorting, and maintenance of trains. Oh, this is new. Can be upgraded with extra tracks for maintenance hall. Oh my goodness me, this is actually quite huge. This is actually quite huge. Right, I was not expecting to see this sheer size coming in right now. And I reckon I might drop it. Right, okay. First things first. We'll get rid of all the train tracks here. Because they are slightly in my way with what I want to try and accomplish. Right, get rid of all of these. Get rid. And then move this down. And we'll take it to about there and delete it. Now, I might do some terraforming here just to kind of get rid of this land. Or the water of it. So for the first time ever, I'm going to terraform. I could just smoothen. Which will smoothen all the area off here. And then just maybe level it all off as well. Right, there we go. Can we pick a level? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Pick a level, cut that all off, and hopefully the water then disappears. Get out of here. That's interesting. So in City Skylines 1, we'll have like a huge wave of water right now going mental, causing tsunamis. But we kind of don't get that here, and that's kind of interesting. Okay, okay. So let's place down then this train yard. So I'm not particularly too sure where to actually drop it. I think I might place it kind of up and over here. So if I put that there, bam, we have a train yard down. I know it needs to be connected to a road, which is not a problem, so you don't need to tell me twice. But just throw that in just there, just so I can get my cargo train terminal. Now, this has, it's pretty much like an end route in many ways. So we'll utilize that. So we'll first build, oh, I didn't mean to put that there. I didn't mean to put that there. But we'll first build the road coming off it so we can kind of connect to it. So I reckon then, we first come off on a 4-lane road. Is that a 4-lane road? That's not a 4-lane road. This is a 4-lane road, right? Yep. So first come off on a 4-lane road. So bring this down to about, just to about there. Now I'm going to do what I do in normal in City Skylines 1, and that's kind of create a system real quick right now to be able to loop back. Now I don't know what the best method will be to go about it, so we'll kind of experiment to begin with. So if I build that there, and then this going back this way to where it then connects in. I mean, it would be good if I did it the right way around. What a noob. So if I bring that in this way, and if I then select this, oh, it's a bit too close, I reckon. We'll select this just here. And using the bend tool right now, if I can kind of come out slightly. So we've created like a little bit of a slip road, and then we just kind of bring this down, loop it back. So it's a way for us to kind of slightly control the vehicle traffic that enters in and out. So bam to there. I don't know how this is going to work in terms of the bend here. It's not perfect, but I'm just going to go with that for now, just for the sake of having it there. And let's get our train station now in. Now, it's quite a large building, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. It is quite a large building. There's a couple of entry points, and I'm not too sure which is the in and which is the out. This is what we're going to kind of slightly find out. If it turns out, you know, this is the in and that's the out, or whatever it may be, then we will slightly adjust it. But we've got a train line coming in, and what we'll do... Oh, this doesn't actually connect, does it? I need to get the power stuff over. So... Alright, we'll just take it from over here. So underground, bam. And we also have to do the power. I wish there was this kind of something that we could have all three on rather than having to do the power separately. But that connects all that now up and running. Now, train tracks, we've got double train tracks. Which, oh, there's vehicles already coming in, even though we don't have anything going on right now. So that vehicle enters in there. Will it come back out, that vehicle? It is coming back out, and it exits that way. Okay, so we've got the right side then. They enter in here, exit out there. Okay, I think we'll be okay. So they store stuff here by the looks of it. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Now, we'll have a bypassing train track going past, just so we're not having... Oh, well, we have the ability to kind of continue the train tracks if needs be. And... Right, I'm thinking we might also have the ability to, if I reposition this, to maybe do something with this. Hold on, we might be able to kind of do something with this. So if I get the roads here, and I put you going along down there. Oh my god, I'm on the bend mode, aren't I? Oh, that's the wrong type. Let me replace it. And then just reposition this to over here. Because I could use the bypassing tracks in the middle of this to be the bypassing to go down there. Because this is like a dead end. It doesn't really go any further. So I can also connect that up to there anyway. So that's a 4-lane road as well by the looks of it. What happens if I upgrade it to a single lane? Oh, it should be okay, right? Yeah. So I like the fact that they already come over here like to anticipate exports, but I think it's mainly down to the fact that it's not the anticipation of exports. They're just using it to store the goods. It's just a form of storage for them. So we've gone across by 96. We're going to go down by a 96 and then straight in. And then we have our connection down to there, which is perfectly fine. So what we'll do is we'll bring this initially back first. And we'll just get this to run generically into the area. So is this our double train tracks? Yep. So bringing that down. And then we're going to bend these like this. And connect in. So they'll come directly into here, but they don't really do anything because I've got to get everything out all connected up as well. But that could then continue this way. And if I can connect it to the cargo harbour, then perfect. So now we're going to get all these train tracks right now connected up to this. Now this might be not an issue, but it might be a bit of a pain to kind of do so. So the only issue we're going to have right now is the sheer fact that this is all facing to kind of go directly out of the region rather than anywhere else. Now, well, that's not a problem. That's all up and running right now and working. This is so good. Well, it's not a problem. You know, there might be some areas where we kind of like want to change it. So if I bring this up to there and then in. I'm just going to bring all these together because I truly don't know what these actually do. So if I just do it all like that, and then we might slightly start to see something happen. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Now, I'm hoping we don't get too much traffic on the go. And it will be a while until we see a train kind of come in. So I don't know what will happen first. Whether a train will spawn here to take the goods out, because there's already 306 tons currently waiting. Oh, and it shows us what goods are here right now. So that's interesting because when it comes down to it, you kind of forget that we're producing vehicles and machinery and concrete just based off our normal factories that we have within the city. You kind of forget that our industry produces goods, like actual goods that we can use elsewhere. But what I want to see the most of is actually exporting the coal and the stone. Yeah. But I don't know if that will work or not. It's something that we'll have to kind of check out. But there's more vehicles now coming in. So let's see our numbers kind of slightly increase here on what they're bringing in right now. So what will that be bringing in? Oh, there we go. Coal coming in. We've got some coal coming in right now. So yeah, we're actually exporting. We're finally exporting all that industry stuff that we've created. Now we do have, we have the ability to add extra train tracks. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's if we kind of get a little bit busier. And an extra storage warehouse as well for if we, a bit over capacity. But I think we're okay for now. There's no need to worry too much. So it is probably just a case of waiting for a train to come in. But maybe we have to use this as well. I don't know. A large complex for storing trains. I don't know whether that also needs to kind of bring it in. So what I might do here, because I don't know if I don't know if it's a case of we have to generate a train from here to get to there to export in and out. So what I'll do is just for now, just to kind of see if this is a thing. We'll do like a double track coming off, and we'll bring this kind of around here. And just kind of like bend it down to connect it back in. Just on the off chance that's kind of how it works. I could be completely wrong, but I've given it the ability right there to kind of lead a train out, to kind of turn itself back around. And that might be handy if they want to transport goods from here to our cargo harbour, maybe. I don't know. But I'm waiting to see my first train in the game right now. This is quite exciting. This is really exciting. What's even better news is it stopped finally raining. It's finally stopped raining, boys. So, oh, I've just realised. Hold on. Pause the game. Don't I have to create cargo routes? I do. That's why I'm sitting here waiting, thinking, wait, hold on. Something's not going on here. I forgot we had to create cargo routes. So, cargo trains to other cities. To enable cheaper and more efficient delivery of goods and materials in and out of the city, you can create cargo railway routes to the outside world. Using cargo trains for import and export lowers the number of delivery trucks on the highways, alleviating traffic jams. So, to access an outside connection point, see if the map already has one. So we do have one, which for us is, oh, hello, just over here. There we go. And then we need to create the outside connection, I'm assuming. So is it a case of selecting you, zooming right in, pick a point there, and then going all the way down? There's me. I wonder how long I would have sat here waiting for a train until I realized that you know they don't exist. You have to create your route yourself. So all the way back down and then back in to complete the route. That's done, right? That's now done. So I have my own cargo route here for trains. So there's 2 stops which will go back and forth. You can change their schedule, you can view it, you can change the colour of the route as well. So now we truly are waiting for trains, aren't we? Now we are going to be waiting for a train. So play mode. Oh! Trains have been generated. Okay. Oh my goodness me. Guys, this is so much better. It means that my train lines aren't going to be overloaded with just random trains. So they'll go down around this loop now, won't they? To kind of cut back and go back in. So wait for this train to do what it's got to do. Now, we're used to remember the old 21 by 21? Oh, it reverses! Oh, shut up right now. Oh my goodness me, it actually reverses. Right, that would have disappeared because there would have been a train kind of currently in. That's blown my mind. The fact that that just reversed has completely blown my mind. I don't know whether there's a slight error here, but I'm just waiting for this to kind of come in right now. So this train comes in. It might be a case I've got one-way routes set on this. I don't know, but the train is there. That train can't do anything right now until this train's come through. We might have a little bit of a backlog already, and yeah, I think I'm causing my own issues here. So it's a case of that train can't come out because that train's got to come in. But I'm wondering if I replace these. So if I upgrade them and here to there, right? It means a train can then come down there. It's because it despawns because that train completely blocks it all off. I didn't realize they could reverse. Oh, actually, it's now going all the way around. Oh, they've got multiple options in which way they want to go around. So I'm hoping they will now load up, because that train will then wait here, which gives this train here the ability to go back out that way. That's what I'm assuming anyway. Yes, now it works. So does that train have anything on board? Cargo train. It doesn't really have anything on board just yet, so it's not really exporting the goods. So I'm assuming that just goes back and forth, right? Oh, this is so good. The level of control we now have over cargo is ridiculous. So we've got quite a bit of goods in here right now. So I'm going to go out on a whim right now and say, was there anything else I needed to do for this? So our transportation network, cargo. Now, we've got the route here. There's no usage. I don't know what we have to do to kind of see. I'm just wondering, we don't need to select anything like where it needs to take anything away. Does it automatically just pick stuff up? So, train. Where's the end of this? The edge is just over here. So here comes a train right now, going straight out. And I'll wait for it to kind of spawn back in. Oh my goodness me, it's bringing in so much stuff. So it's bringing a lot of textiles, vegetables, and livestock. Damn. Damn, boys. Damn. Oh, this is really good. Oh, actually, they can drive over to that other side as well. This is really good. Oh, I'm so impressed. This is better than I thought it was going to be. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. So we're just waiting for the train to make its way back right now. How far away currently is it? Ah, it's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Right, this is now coming down. So come on, choo-choo. Hurry up. Let's go. Right, in it comes. Now, will we see a lot of vehicles spawn, or will they just hold it as storage? So off it goes. Off it goes. So how do we actually export then? That's what I want to know. Vehicles use semi-truck exporting. View details on this. Because there's nothing that would say, like, to export and that kind of aspect. And we do have a lot of stuff in storage. Maybe we just don't have any buyers for it. Maybe that's a thing. I'm not too sure. Now, this over here is upgrade our warehouse. That's for extra capacity on the tracks. So I don't know what you say or what you do in terms of exporting. It's not a case of you need to kind of select over here, for example. So to enable cheaper and more efficient, create cargo routes, import, export, alleviate traffic jams. See if the map already has existing train tracks. If yes, you need to connect your tracks to existing ones outside the world. Okay. Outside connection. You will need to have at least one cargo train terminal built in your city. With the cargo railway route tool, select one or more terminals outside the connection point. Complete the route by selecting your first terminal again, creating a loop. Once finished, trains will automatically be sent to from your rail yard, begin operating delivery materials, and from the terminals, delivery trucks will then handle further distribution. So it doesn't really say anything in terms of I've got to do this or that to kind of export the goods. So unless these goods are not for exporting yet, I don't know. I truly don't know. So view that route anyway. There's a train kind of going back out, but it doesn't want to pick any goods up. And there's a train coming in right now with a load of goods on board. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, I want to apply this logic next to the cargo harbour. So I want to see this now unload. So it's unloading. It just doesn't seem to be wanting to take anything out of the region. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Now, where would we build a cargo harbour is the question. So a cargo harbour, it's a fairly decent sized building. I can maybe throw it in like there. I could just pull it here and that would make life so much easier. So let me buy a few extra tiles then to kind of give us a little bit more space. So if I buy those 3 there, that should give us all the space we kind of need. Zoom me right in. And can I just build... I can just build it like this, right? Build it like that. Yeah, is the answer. Now, can we bring trains into here? Is the next one. I think we might be able to, but I don't know, actually. Right, cargo cranes. Add additional cargo cranes. So it unloads faster. Railway connection is what I want. Ah, the railway connection's over on this side. Right. Which is kind of annoying. You know what I mean? And we also have the warehouses. It's kind of annoying, but now for cargo for this, what's it saying here? No waterway connection. So what have I got to do then? I've got to add the connection. So I need to buy more tiles to be able to access those connections. If I buy these 3 here, that should then give me what I need. So we have narrow, CUA, medium, and wide. So if I hooked up this to there, that might be a little bit overkill, mightn't it? Yeah. Right, so if I go for a nice little bend here, continuous bend. Right, we now have the connection hooked up for the cargo harbour. And the same with this. I can create a connection from there, which will then lead out to over here. And then back. And that creates my route. So that was fairly easy to do. So we already have the road connection on. Okay, it's hooked up to all of this. We just don't have a train connection. Which I kind of like the idea of getting a train connection in, but it's on this side. So what I'm going to have to do is going to be a little bit awkward. So if I come off this then. And if I go for a continuous loop. I'm just wondering if I can go in here as a tunnel. All the way through here to then pop back up. There we go. And we'll bend this all the way around. And should I go up or over? I'm going to go up. Nice big bend and then straight in. So it's a little bit awkward. Don't get me wrong. It is a little bit awkward. But that does what I need it to do. Now what I could do is there's a couple of things I can do right now. I could create a route that goes directly out of the area, so they could train the goods directly out from there as well, or I can transport goods from here to over there. Now it is quite close by, so I don't think it would make much sense. It wouldn't really make much sense. Why would somebody drive all the way over to there to then train the goods over to there? You know what I mean? So I'll set one up anyway if they give me the option. So here, and we'll go to, oh, actually, do you know what? Cancel that. Let's add the second train line in. Because I can utilize that for a couple of different things now, can't I? Alright, bring that to about there, and then connect in. Right, hopefully this works out. So, where was we? There. To there. And then that's complete. And then can I do another new one? There, all the way down to zoomy right in. And then back again. So I now have 3 cargo train routes that we're now importing and exporting goods, hopefully. Oh, this is quite exciting, isn't it? Now, I feel like I don't need as many trains on some of these. So, cargo-wise. So, my second one, how many vehicles are on this? 1. Okay, that's perfect. I feel like I only need 1 on each of them. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So, this one has 2. I'm going to reduce this down to 1. This one has 3. I think that's going to the cargo harbour, isn't it? Reduce that down to 1 as well. Because there's no way in this world we're exporting that, or importing or exporting that many goods. That's still driving out of here with nothing exporting. So, still not 100% sure to why we're not exporting. There's a few items stored here right now. Any cargo ships coming in and out? Have you just come from my harbour? Yeah. You're going to my harbour right now with a bunch of stuff on board. So that's pretty cool to see. Right, let's sort this out over here then. So, what I'm going to do is can I kill off? How do I redo this? Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to delete this. And we'll redo it. But before we redo it, we'll place down a bunch of trees. So brush, large. Alright, place down a bunch of different trees now to create a vast forest. Of all this jazz. Right, you're telling me right now that that is not enough trees to create a timber yard, a timber industry. That's a lot, isn't it? It is a lot. So, forestry down here. Put that building back here. And get the rest of this now in. So there, and we'll take it just down to here, which is fine. And then go around where the vehicles currently run. And we'll go right down to there. In. Now we're going to go slightly around here. Right, there we go. There's a lot of trees there, so there's no way in this... Oh, wait, what's going on here? No car access? Wait, where's my forestry gone? Wait. Wait, what? Where's it gone? Well, let's redo that. What was that? A slight bug or something? I think so. That was really weird, wasn't it? Right, don't mess up this time. Right, no, there we go. We're now in. We're now in. So hopefully this is... I mean, it's still requesting natural resources. Like, how many trees do you want? I can't give you any more trees than what you have right now. You know what I mean? Right, there's loads of goods on that train right there. There's a load of vegetables, furniture, and grain. Oh man, we're importing quite a bit, which is, I don't know if that I should be worried about that. Because we seem to not be exporting. Right, okay, so this is about to come into here where there is quite a bit of tonnage. So in comes the train. Oh, hold on, is the train leaving with something? Hold, I think the train's leaving with something, finally. It has something on board. Oh, finally, we're exporting rock from our industry. We're actually now exporting. That's glorious. We are exporting, right? Route, cargo railway, route 3. Destination, double train rock. Yeah, number 3. Number 3 is all the way out of here, isn't it? I don't want it to be bringing here, but who knows? Who knows? This train's now coming in. Do you export? Oh no, this is the one that goes between here and the cargo harbour. So it shares the goods. It might not be really efficient. It might be pointless, this one, but it shares the goods. There's one exporting right now. So that should continue to go all the way down. Which it does. And then here comes a train to here. I wonder if this one now starts exporting anything. This is amazing. I'm so impressed already. I'm so impressed already. So in comes the train. And will it leave with anything on board, is the question. Now, we've seen the cargo harbour doing it. This is, no, not leaving everything on board. Fine. 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 I feel like I don't need that train station. I reckon we could do it all on the harbour here. So does this train pick anything up? I don't think it will. I think this might be a pointless route, if I'm completely honest with you. I feel like this one's a completely pointless route, which goes back and forth between the two. It takes a while for it to leave as well, doesn't it? But what about the cargo ships anyway? It's bringing lots of vehicles in, isn't it? Now, does this cargo ship leave with anything? So it's emptied. Will it load before it goes? It's not looking promising. No, it leaves empty. That's fine. It just shows that everything that we are producing is pretty much being used locally and there's not really enough left over. So, yeah, interesting one. Interesting one. But, right, is this still an issue over here? So natural resources, anything lower means the building is underperforming, while higher percentage means they're performing better. I've got to figure out what's going on with this then, this forestry industry. Because it just seems to be that just placing trees down maybe might not be enough. Who knows? Who knows? But we're now importing and exporting cargo. Who would have thought, boys? Not me. Not me. Now, will this put pressure on our traffic network? Well, it remains to be seen. It does remain to be seen. We'll keep an eye on it. But everywhere seems to be running quite smoothly anyway. So I don't think there's much dramas or issues. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. So, until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.